Oh, hello. My name is Daniel Holloway, and this is Prep School. Every week, I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at vegan dishes and recipe hacks that I utilize in my own professional kitchen. Some weekly recipes are going to be a little bit more complex than others. However, this episode, I'm going to take it nice and slow. This week, we're going to hack the shepherd's pie. Now, the shepherd's pie is as common as it comes. But I'm going to create a little twist that's going to make everyone's life just a little bit easier. Recipes like these are always great to clean out your fridge full of leftovers. So last night I had some grilled corn, so I'm going to be using that in the shepherd's pie. But not only that, I have lentils that I usually have for breakfast, so I have a whack load of lentils. I'm going to be putting that into the shepherd's pie as well. Cut your potatoes, rough cut, put them in water with about 4 tablespoons of salt, and cook until they're soft. You're going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil and about 2 pinches of salt. Whip potatoes until smooth and fluffy. We have 10 button mushrooms, roughly chopped. We have roughly chopped eggplant, just 1 eggplant. Half a liter of vegetable stock. We have probably about a 1/4 cup of bulgur. 2 onions, roughly chopped. Corn off the cob. 1/3 cup of the lentils. 6 cloves of garlic, minced. 3 scallions, chopped. 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. Probably about 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme that's been chopped. Molasses. Soy sauce. Last but not least, chia seeds. Now, why chia seeds? Well, I'm always looking to sneak in extra fiber into whatever I'm making, and chia seeds is basically rides under the radar, and it's a great way to sneak that in. Not to mention, it's packed with minerals and vitamins. It's great for fiber content. There's magnesium, and calcium in there with amino acids. Also, it's going to act almost like a binding agent to hold all of this together. Chia seeds are known to hold up to 10 times their weight in liquid, which is outstanding. So you can pack it full of chia seeds and no one would be the wiser. So here's the lineup. Let's get cooking. It's important to have a hot pan or pot whenever you're searing. So what I like to do is I like to give it a head start. Put it on for medium heat for about a minute or two with a tablespoon of oil. And then once the pan is hot, that's when you put in your onions for caramelization. Now you're going to be tempted to stir it. Don't. Leave it. You want it to caramelize. If you stir it too much, what you're going to do is you're going to create steam, and it's not going to have a nice caramelization or sear on your onions. So just leave it until it starts browning. Once you sweat down your onions and they have a nice caramelization on them, that's when you add your mushrooms. Just add them all in. Give those a stir. Once your mushrooms are nice and cooked, throw in your eggplant. When your mixture looks like this, it's time for the bulgur and the thyme. Time for the thyme. Stir to incorporate and toast the bulgur. At this stage in the game, you're going to find that there's going to be like a crust on the bottom from the caramelization. Now is the time to find your acid, in this case, an apple cider vinegar, to lift the flavor off the pan and mwah. Let that deglaze. Reduce your heat to low. Add your garlic, your lentils, and your veg stock. And let that cook down. Once your liquid is reduced by half, add about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce and 2 tablespoons of molasses. Now for the chia seeds. You're going to add your corn and your green onion. Give that a stir. You're looking for kind of like a pasty texture. Once this has been achieved, add 2 pinches of salt and taste it. And if you think it needs a little bit more salt, add some more salt. You're going to stir it until it's thoroughly incorporated and until all the liquid is gone. Take it off the heat. I know you've been waiting for it. Here comes the hack. So you're going to need a silicone muffin tray, kind of like this one. An old spoon that I bent in the shape of an L. I'm just going to fill up the first layer with mash. And you just want to press that down like so. And now I'm going to go ahead with my eggplant and mushroom mix, and I'm going to fill that right up. I'm going to put these in the freezer overnight until they're hard. This is called IQF, or individual quick freeze. That way they're already portioned out. I can just grab and go. You can put them in the microwave, or you can put them in the oven. Huh, would you look at that? I already have some made up. You're going to need a pan and parchment. Preheat your oven at 375 and bake for 15 minutes. Or you put it in the microwave for 2 minutes. A little bit of smoked paprika. And some parsley. Nothing fancy, just delicious. Now for the moment of reckoning. Taste test. Oh, so good. Creaminess of the mushrooms and the eggplant. The chia seed binds it together. Really, really nice. Really happy with this. Anyhow, thank you very much everyone for joining me. And until next time, take care of yourself.